Welcome back to It's Tool Thing. Today with another tool haul video. I just have a couple items I've actually picked up over the last couple weeks. These smaller items up front here were all eBay purchases. I actually had a set of these angled feeler gauges, but it didn't have every size and it was actually missing the size. They've been having me help out. This set goes from 8mm, and it's a complete set, to 30mm, or 30 thousandths, I should say. 8 thousandths to 30 thousandths, excuse me. And the set I had, it didn't have the upper one. I think it was 26, if I remember right, that it didn't have in the set that I needed. So I went ahead and bought a set of these. Like I said, they were an eBay purchase. They're the Lang. They weren't particularly expensive, 13 bucks or something, if I remember right. I was thinking about buying the whole set. They sell like a diesel set, I guess, but I just went ahead and got these for now. It seems like that's what all the other guys use anyways, so I just went ahead and snagged them. They've been having me help out doing some of the engine work because we've been short on guys, and I had to borrow those a couple times, which kind of sucked. I'm not a big borrower person, especially since I have feeler gauges, but I didn't have the bent one in that exact size. First time I did it, I doubled up on it, which is kind of annoying. And then I picked up these. They're Chinese knockoffs. The shop actually has these provided, but I just thought it'd be nice to be able to have them at my box. They're for jake brake adjustment. That's coming in very good there. One's 4.1mm, one's 4.6mm. The 4.6 is pretty much the standard at this point. The 4.1 is the older one. The one thing that kind of sucks about these is they're color-coded handles on the shop ones, the actual Detroit tool. And these are the same, but I mean, they're obviously different thicknesses. So, and they are marked. I don't imagine that marker will wear off that quick, since you're not wearing on that surface a whole bunch. And then I bought this, I think it's a 7/8 if I remember right. It's for doing the high pressure lines, and the lines going into the engine. I had a regular crow's foot that actually worked fairly well, but this one will get you kind of away from it. Once again, it's a Chinese knockoff. It seems to fit okay. I haven't had the opportunity to use it yet. And I bought these two together. I don't actually remember the price. They were 10 or 15 bucks. They weren't particularly expensive. I think this one was about 10 to 15 bucks too. And it was like 30 bucks with shipping, or with tax, from eBay. So they're Chinese knockoffs. Hopefully they'll work. I mean, these will work fine. It depends how this thing spreads or not. But the shop ones are actually kind of pretty worn and don't fit particularly tight. So this one might actually work better, at least now, until it gets older. And then I picked up this snap-on, long-handled, non-flex head ratchet. It's a part number SL80A. Coming up there. There we go. It is USA stamped, obviously stamped on the collar here and on the head. Nice and smooth. Really didn't need it. They've actually had this thing for a long time, and they were clearancing it out, so I went ahead and snagged it. But I'm almost wondering if it's never been used, because there's no wear on the faceplate, no real wear on the drive that I can see. And obviously the chrome looks pretty good. There's this slightest bit of wear on the handle here, looks like. But I don't know if that's just from rubbing around in the package or something, maybe. It was a loose item that I picked up. Ended up getting it for 50 bucks. Didn't really need it. I already have the flex head in this link, which is actually probably another 2 inches longer or something, roughly. But sometimes it's nice to not have a flex head when you don't need a flex head. And for 50 bucks, I thought that was a pretty good deal, so I went ahead and snagged it. And that was the only purchase I got this weekend. What do you think? Did I do good on the snap-on ratchet for 50 bucks? Did I make the wrong move on these Chinese tools, which I always hate buying Chinese tools. They were shipped inside the U.S. from eBay, but I'm sure they're not name brand. No name brand anything on them, so I'm sure they're made in China stuff. And as always, have a great day.